Greetings, Virgo, and welcome to your December 2015 Tarotscope. This reading is for you if your sun, moon, or rising signs are in the sign of Virgo. So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling here. Now, of course, I have shuffled quite extensively already to mix up the cards real good and to shake off any energy left over from the prior reading that I've done. So the purpose of my shuffling here is to allow the appropriate cards for you, Virgo, to come up to the top of my deck. So I'm just kind of shuffling until I receive intuitive guidance that it's time to stop. And I'm really just focusing on your energy, the energy of Virgo, and focusing on this month ahead, the month of December. All right, so the first card in this spread is going to talk about how you're feeling heading into this month. And we have the Knight of Swords. I feel like there are a lot of things that you want to accomplish this month, Virgo. There are a lot of things on your mind that you want to go out and make happen. And while this is awesome, and I think definitely follow this energy because it is available to you this month. This is a month where you can accomplish a lot and where you can make your dreams a reality. Virgo, you do tend to overwork yourself a little bit, so really be aware of balance. Yes, go after these things, make these things happen. Also, check in with yourself. When are you overextending yourself? When are you overworking yourself? Is it time to rest? Is it time to take a break? So be aware of that as you ride off into this next month and you go ahead and you really make these things happen. I think there's a lot of projects and a lot of personal projects too, like things that you're working on yourself, transformation that is occurring inside of you, that you really feel like this is the month I'm going to make stride. I'm really going to accomplish these things. But of course, be aware of overextending yourself. I think this is something you'll really work with this month as things kind of pick up for you. I think it will be a busy month and you're feeling that way. I mean, this card is really talking about how you're feeling right now, even before December begins. You're feeling that it's going to get busy. You feel this energy spinning and spinning. And it's really great because you feel ready. You feel ready to ride this energy out and see where it leads you. Still, be aware. I think the warning is really clear here to make sure you take that time for yourself. Self-care is right now in this moment and for the rest of this month. Self-care is going to be very important to you because I think you will quickly discover that you can't go out and accomplish these things if you aren't taking care of yourself properly. Card number 2 is your general forecast for the month ahead. So your general forecast, Virgo, for the month of December. And we have Ace of Cups. This is one of my personal favorite cards in all of tarot. I just love the energy of this card. And I think for you, Virgo, pardon me, that this card has such wonderful energy for you as well. This is the card of fertility. The cup in this card is literally overflowing with water, and in your case, bounty. In your case, abundance. In your case, prosperity and success. This just kind of reinforces what I was saying here before. That energy is available for you this month to create that abundance, to finish those projects, to stand in your power. This is a beautiful, fertile month. And on a very literal level, if you're looking to get pregnant, perhaps this will be the month that you will find that this conception happens. But on a more metaphorical level, and will be the case for most of you, what quote-unquote babies are you trying to conceive this month? So what are these babies? These could be projects. These could be those personal transformation situations that we were talking about before. This could be your career. This could be your home and family. I feel like for a lot of you, it's really talking about your romantic life. If you have a partner or if you're looking to get into a relationship, this is a very fertile month for that to happen. There will be some deep connections this month between you and other people, deep on an emotional level. You will connect to people and really see them for who they are. And not only see them, you'll feel them for who they are. You'll really understand it on a feeling level. You'll really have this connection with them on that feeling level. And it'll be such a beautiful, 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 abundant connection. So much prosperity coming your way this month. I think it's going to be a really amazing, amazing month for you, Virgo. Card number 3 is your upcoming challenges for this month ahead. And we have the Empress. Now in tarot, this card is the archetypal mother. And I really find that this card especially connects so beautifully with the zodiac sign of Virgo. Virgo is represented by the Virgin, which traditionally means a woman who supports herself and stands in her power and stands in that power alone. Traditionally, it would be a woman who isn't married or someone who doesn't rely on a man for financial support. Of course, times have kind of changed now, but that was the traditional meaning. And Virgo is very representative of the harvest. So you can see here there is wheat all on the bottom of this card. And here stands this virgin or this woman in her power. Now the Empress is more referring to a more mature woman, the mother aspect of the feminine qualities. And I really feel like for you, you will find that all of a sudden there are so many people in your life that you care about. And not that these people are all going to appear this month, but I think you're just going to realize how much the people in your life matter to you. And I think this is coming up in the upcoming challenges position because for you, this is going to be a little bit of an emotional heartache. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of, well, you always do a lot of analysis, Virgo. And I'm talking to myself. I'm a Virgo myself, actually. But I think this month, too, you'll be doing a lot of analysis on your own actions and how you've treated people in the past. And when you've done things for people in the past, what were your motivations? Were you doing it to stand in this power like this strong woman is doing on this card? Were you doing it because it was in your authentic self? Or were you doing it because you had an alternative motive? Were you trying to get something? Were you trying to achieve something? What need were you fulfilling? So I think your challenge this month, Virgo, is really looking at yourself and really looking at yourself for who you are and ripping off those personas, ripping off those masks to reveal your authentic self underneath. And I think you'll discover that you are such a beautiful person, that you have so many gifts and so many qualities to share with the world. And when you really stand in that power, when you really stand in your power, that is when you shine the brightest. And I think it's so beautiful that we have the Ace of Cups and the Empress next to each other, the Mother and the Fertility card. The two cards that are showing that you will give birth to yourself and you will give birth to your creations this month. The energy is definitely available for you to do so. Card number 4 is your good fortune, blessings, and abundance. So this is all the beautiful, wonderful things that are coming your way in the month of December. And we have the Four of Swords, and I'm pleased to see this card because I feel like it balances out this Knight of Swords energy. That yes, you will be accomplishing a lot, but this card, you can tend to be a little hasty. It's a little, like we said, overworking, a little hasty and brash. So balanced out by the Four of Swords, which is a card of rest, which is a card of meditation. It's a card of taking time outs. I'm pleased to see this card. I think that because this is coming in the good fortune, blessings, and abundance position, that it will come naturally to you to know when you need to rest. It will come naturally to you, to that thought that says, okay, I know that it's time to take a time out. I think this is a beautiful, wonderful month to start a meditation practice, or to enrich a meditation practice, continue one if you already have it. Any way that you can take just 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, and just be with yourself, be in your inner being, feel your inner being, and connect back to your inner being. Taking that time for prayer, that quiet time, out of this energy, this go, 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 accomplish energy. So I'm so pleased to see that this kind of energy is going to come easily to you this month, Virgo. And I feel like this month will be so abundant, will be so fertile, because you have this balance of action and rest. And you have the knowledge, the innate intuitive knowledge, to know when each action or rest, when each is appropriate for you. So the last card in this spread is this month's lessons. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you know I'm really big on lessons. I like to say that Earth is a school and we are the students. I really believe that every opportunity, every situation that we find ourselves in is an opportunity to grow and to learn and to transform. So this month, Virgo, what are your lessons? And we have the Hanged Man. I think this is also this has been a really magnificent spread for you, Virgo. And I feel like this card really, it's almost like the secret to this month. This lesson that you're receiving this month, this is the key, the secret ingredient, if you will, to the success and this abundance that you are having in your life. The Hanged Man is all about standing on our heads and seeing things from a different perspective. It's about reframing our thoughts, reframing our beliefs, having the willingness to look at something from a different angle. And I think for you this is so important, because this energy, this Knight of Swords energy, this could be volatile. This could be an energy where you find yourself in a negative whirlwind. But I can see from these other cards that we have here that you have the ability to stand on your head and reframe situations so that you can turn them into this beautiful, fertile energy that we have here with the Ace of Cups and the Empress. You have that ability to say, yes, I'm go, 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 but let's look at things from a different perspective, and maybe it's time to rest. Or even maybe as you start these new projects, if there are negative challenges, well, challenges that you perceive as negative, and you encounter them, and at first you think they're negative, but then you're able to say, well, actually, yeah, this is hard, but I'm really grateful that XYZ. Like, yeah, oh, I started a new job, and it is hard, and sometimes my coworkers are a little, they don't say some nice things about each other. Now, that could be negative. It sounds negative at first, but when we use the Hanged Man energy, we can change our perspective and say, yeah, well, you know what? I'm so grateful that I have so many coworkers who can cover my shifts if I ever need a day off. I'm so grateful that I have this job that pays me well and that I get all these bonuses from. So if you do find yourself starting to get into this more volatile, negative energy, I think your answers are right here in these last two cards. It's almost like a perfect formula, this tarot spread this month. A little bit of this plus a little bit of this equals this. Your abundance and fertility, this creation of the projects that you want to accomplish. You have that drive this month, so go for it. Also remember to take a moment and look at things from a different perspective. Reframe your thoughts if you need to. Affirmations, mantras could be so vitally important for you this month. So take that time in meditation and prayer to reframe your thoughts. And then just sit back and watch as this abundance, as your cup overflows, and you create all of the things that you desire. So this concludes your reading for December 2015. If you're interested in a personalized reading, please check out my Etsy. The link is in the description below.